Hey Cobras, I'm here with Caitlin from National Park College, and I'm going to be asking her a couple of questions about concurrent credit classes. So, what are the current credit courses that you can take?
Any class that we offer at National Park College. And they're actual college classes. They're not college prep classes. You are treated just like every other college student on our campus.
Do you need a certain test score to take these classes?
Absolutely. So we recommend that students have our normal admission requirements, and those tests are going to be 19 on the ACT score, or that's the reading portion, the 19 on the reading portion of the ACT, or a 252 on the AccuPlacer. Now it's different for English, sciences, and maths. They have some additional score requirements, but those are things that you have to have a certain benchmark to ensure that you're taking the correct class. And the academic advisors would assist with that.
What if a student is a bad test taker? Do you have any suggestions for ways they can still get into the concurrent classes?
Absolutely, because I am a bad test taker as well, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. The biggest things that we recommend is that to take the AccuPlacer, because it's not timed, and we've noticed that that's very helpful for students, because whereas the ACT is timed, and so there's all that pressure of making sure that you're doing everything you need to do in this certain amount of time, and it's very intimidating and gives a lot of anxiety, and that's understandable. The AccuPlacer is not timed, so you can go at your own pace and kind of have that little bit of stress relief because you know that you can go at your own pace. And then there's also online tools that are free to students that we recommend students prepare that way, and that way you're not coming into this exam completely blindsided.
How do you apply or register for the courses, and is there a deadline?
Yes. So in order to apply, we recommend that students start the online application at np.edu, and then you would submit your AccuPlacer scores and ACT scores, and then we go through our end of things of making sure that all of your information is in the system and all of that fun stuff, the back end things. And then at that point, you'll complete your concurrent enrollment registration form, and that will completely or officially register you for courses. And then at that point, your counselor or advisor will guide you through the steps to enroll in classes at that point.
How does the workload differ from high school to college courses?
Well, it's not as much hand-holding as you have in high school. Your college instructors are going to treat you like a college student. So they're going to say, here's your syllabus. This is when your assignments are due. I expect them to be done at this time. And if they're not done, that's on you. Now, our instructors understand that life happens. And so if something is to happen, you communicate with them and they'll make accommodations. But if it's just because I forgot this assignment was due, or I had a football game Friday night, or something like that, that's on the student. So you're going to be treated exactly like a college student on a college campus.
Are there ways to know if you're truly prepared to take a concurrent credit course?
Absolutely. So one thing I always recommend for students is you know you better than I do. So I could say that your test scores are excellent. Your ACT score is really good. Absolutely. Let's go put you in a college class. But you're not good at studying, or you're not good at preparing for an assignment that's due on Friday and it's Tuesday. So I would definitely recommend, one, instilling incredible study skills. And that could go from putting your phone on silent for an hour while you read over your assignment or while you write your paper or something like that. Little tips and tricks that will just make you more, can't think of the right word for it, make you more prepared, because your instructors are not going to hold your hand the whole time.
If a student's planning on going to a different college after high school, will the courses at National Park transfer to that college?
In most cases, yes. We use what's called an ACTS transfer list, which is from the state of Arkansas, and those are all the classes in the state of Arkansas that transfer to any institution in the state of Arkansas. We also have a program where we have what's called a 2+2, which is where you do 2 years at NPC and then 2 years at the university, and those courses transfer seamlessly. And students love that because they're walking onto the university campus as a junior. And so what we would do for those students is we would just make sure that you're taking the right courses that you need to satisfy your high school requirement as well as the degree plan that you choose. So not all degree plans require fundamentals of public speaking or a foreign language or a math outside of college algebra. So we would definitely make sure that we're putting you in the right degree that's going to benefit you more than just at NPC and at high school, but also at the university of choice.
And lastly, what advice would you give to an underclassman that is interested in taking college classes? And what's the best way to be successful in those classes?
I love this question because there are so many things that students can be doing now in preparation for college, whether you're in 10th grade, 11th grade, or 12th grade. Number one, start instilling study skills now. And I know that that sounds really easy to do, but studying in high school is far different than studying in college. So I would definitely recommend that. But not only that, do what's best for you. Understand that college is a wonderful experience, and if you can enjoy that experience in high school and have the opportunity to get as much college done to start your career, that's very beneficial. And it's also going to save you a lot of money. And let's just be really real about that, because college is expensive. So if we can help you save money now and get you into your future career sooner, that's just going to benefit you as a person. And then communication is key. I tell students on a daily basis, have you talked to your instructor? Have you emailed them? Have you expressed your concerns with them? And so often I hear no. If you could start those communication skills now in your high school with your teachers, with your peers, with your counselors, there are so many opportunities for you that it's not going to be a hard skill to learn when you're in college because you've already established those communication skills now.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.